What's up guys, Hobo88 here and welcome back to Automobilista as we continue along our 2017 playthrough of the Virgin Australia Supercar Championship. This week we cross the Tasman, head to New Zealand for the next round. Pukekohe, great little track. We've got a 20 lap race starting from 20th place, last on the grid. Oh, big contact right there with, well, Rulo, but it's actually Jack Perkins this week, isn't it? So, 20 lap race starting at the back. Cam Waters Monster Energy Falcon. Just going to take it easy here on the first lap. Let the traffic sort itself out. Oh. These guys in front of us climbing all over each other. The wheel spin out of the hairpin. And then through this left-right, amazing piece of racetrack. To complete lap number 1. So we've moved up to 14th place on the first lap there, that's pretty good. Sort of stuck here behind traffic. Pretty good exit, good run down the straight. So, Pukekohe, right, is a track that I've never considered to be one of my favourites or anything like that on the calendar. It's just another track, doesn't stand out to me in any significant way really. Reminds me a lot of Sandown to look at for its size and layout and all that sort of stuff. And I like Sandown a lot, but I like Sandown for its history and a lot of other reasons. In reality, Sandown isn't probably the most exciting track, let's admit it. Oh, they're checking up side by side through here. Not the way to go. Where do I go? However, I've never actually turned laps Pukekohe on a sim before. So, whoa! I didn't realise that he was still there. That was scary. Got away with it. But I loaded it up here in Automobilista. It's a game Stock Car Extreme Race Sport. Sorry, Track Sport. And I'm blown away. I'm amazed by how good this track is. The bumps are violent, they're vicious, they're fantastic. The undulation is actually quite significant, especially through this last little section of the track here. The character that this track has got is incredible. It's technical, it's challenging, it is short, but it's still an amazing track. This corner here, the last two corners, my favourite on the track. They're just so good. Look at the big bumps right down here. Bang, across the bump, 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 all the way into the corner. Car's unsettled all the time. For a V8 supercar, that's really challenging. It's hard to drive these cars through bumps. They don't settle well. It's extremely easy to lock a brake. Being very, very cautious down at the end of this straight here because again, big bumps in the braking zone. See, like bang, 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 bump through there. It's quite easy to just snag a right front tyre and carry that lock all the way down to the corner and you get an enormous flat spot. It's hugely inconvenient. It's got a little bit of everything. It's fast, it's got technical sections, plenty of passing opportunities. It's a great little track. It might be amongst the most enjoyable that I've ever driven in a racing sim. It's that good. Big Percat in front of us here. got a really nice drive off the corner that time. We should go close to getting a pass done. And again, I don't want to lock a brake. Oh, the teammates! The teammates have punted each other up in front of us there. Gifted us 2 spots. That was incredible. Saw a big chunk of debris flying through the sky. Wondered what the hell was going on. An awkward team meeting post-race, wouldn't it? Oh man, that's just so good, that left-hander flying the curb. And this one where you're constantly putting in minor steering adjustments, catching the slide, turning it into the corner. It's just such a good track. Okay, we've got Tim Slade in front of us now. We're up to 10th place. We've just gone quarter of the race distance, so we're on track at the minute to get to the front. But obviously the further forward we get, the harder the cars are to pass. This left-hander, one of the more tricky corners on the track. It's hard to get the car to turn in there. Jeez, that's deep. That's very deep. We're going to run off the track. And they just pulled that up. We're just so much faster through this section. Uh-oh. Whoa. Wrong way on the shift. Fly the curbs. Just a thing of beauty. Let's try that all again. Need to go deep if we're going to get the pass done down here. It's better, we've pulled it up just. Much better. Tell you what, we're on the limit of the brakes though. Alright, we've got a bit of ground to make up here. We've fallen behind. The leaders are running away. A little too aggressive early in that corner again. It's fast. We do pull it up nicely though. Really committed through that first half of the lap there. That was good. It's rewarding when you get it right, I'll tell you what. So I decided to have a run in Cam Waters' Monster Energy Falcon. For a couple of reasons. One, I just really like Monster Energy. I think it's a cool sponsor. But also because this is a car that's been performing really well the last half of the year. Obviously a lot of chatter about Richie Stanaway. He's driven very, very well in the Enduro Cup in this car. But I also think that Cam Waters has lifted his game as well. The back half of this season, I think he's done a really good job. I know, he drives a Ford. If this is your first video you're watching of mine, I am a die-hard Holden fan, but credit where credit's due, he's driven very, very well the back half of this year. And I think that deserves a little bit of recognition. So here we are in his Falcon for this race. Back to first gear at the chicane, sorry, at the hairpin. It's the only point on the track where we reach first gear. Back up to fourth, and then fly this curb on the left. Oh, it's so good. Catching the slide, slowly squeezing the throttle on through the right hander. It's just so good. And those bumps under braking. We're right on the back of the Gary Rogers Commodore now. He got a shocking run off the corner. Ours wasn't great either, but much, much better. We're on the charge. We're up to 8th place, just about to complete lap 10, so halfway. We are still better than a position a lap, but remember we made up all those spots on lap 1, so we need to move forward. We need to move forward quicker than this if we're going to get to the very front. Honestly, I don't see that happening, but you never know. More and more confident every single lap, pushing that a little bit harder. That left-hander, so tricky. Making gains though, heading up towards the back of this DJR Team Penske Falcon. Very wide turn in there. Then they missed the apex at the last corner. And you just got to fly that curb on the left. One of the things I love about V8 supercars in general, just being able to smash curbs. These things just absorb the impact so well. It's one of the big appeals of V8 supercar racing for me. Wheel spin in first gear there. Making gains, we are catching these guys. Huge fly across the curb that time. Bit of a slide, had to catch that too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See 6 cars in front of me. So the leader must have checked out in a big way. Pass down the inside. So next is Winterbottom and one of the Red Bulls. We need to pass a car a lap now to get to the front. Can't see that happening. Got a bit of a run here on Frosty though. Oh, he missed the turn in. To ask me twice, I'll take that. So now it's one of the Red Bull cars. Not sure if it's Jamie or if it's Shane in front of us. Winterbottom having a big look. The brakes there at the last corner. The mirror. A lot of limiter. The wheel spin there. First gear. Tires are starting to go away. What a slide, that was huge. Well, that was awkward. It's Wing Cup. Really awkward though, we've got a terrible run onto the straight. Actually vulnerable to Winterbottom behind us really. Oh, big punt. I don't know what's going on with the Wing Cup car, it is slowing. That was a big hit. A lot of damage, I'm sure, to the front of this Falcon. Let's back up to speed again now. Running out of laps. Oh, just got over the curb onto the grass there. Bent the steering a little bit, that impact. So we're on lap 16, position 6. This is for a spot in the top 5 if we get this done. Oh, another big awkward checkup. We're actually going to go around the outside. I don't know, we're going to catch these guys up ahead, they're a fair way up the road. Do the best we can. We're in the top 5, we've got a few laps. Deep under brakes down there at turn 1. Oh, lock the right front. Too aggressive. I don't know how we got away with that. Oh boy. That was scary. Got away with it. That was excellent braking down into the corner there that time. I thought I was too deep. The brake very nicely. Made a gain. We are closer than we were a lap before. A lot closer actually. I think what, there'll be 3 laps to go. Making gains. How many cars can I see? 1, 2, 3. There's another car somewhere up the road. Whoever that is, they've got a big lead. I feel like it might be the other Penske car. Could be wrong. Could be Mostert. I don't remember seeing him either. Not as good of a lap this time. Of course, catching is one thing and passing is another. We all know that. 2 to go. Right, a couple of helicopters flying around up there in the sky. They crashed into each other. 6th gear. A lot of engine braking, just feeding it gears. We're nearly there, coming to the white flag this time. We're going to be on the back of them coming down the back straight. 1 to go. Might have to be a hairpin pass just to get one of them. Balked up on the exit. Oh, yep. Just got that pulled up. It was a beautiful pass, actually. Moves us to 4th. Oh, no. Oh, oh man, there's a checkered flag. Boy, oh boy, it's hard work around here, 20 laps. It's a physical track, but so much fun. So much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that as much as I enjoyed driving it. That was really good fun. Looking forward to the racing this weekend to see who comes out on top. Big weekend for the championship, so hopefully it's a good weekend of racing. But that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one.